What's up now, friends? Welcome to the video. So far so good. Okay, so I did my nails last night. Before I bit them, I wanted to quickly do them. So I actually used the Ugly Duckling Acrygel in the rose quartz. And then, so I did that for like the tip. And then I did the Build-A-Base Color Foo-Foo here. And yeah, I thought they turned out pretty cute. But I do want to decorate them. So I thought I wanted to try this new color I got from OA Nail Systems called Spellwear. And this is magnetic, so I just wanted to do this one because I'm a sucker for magnetic everything. Okay, and here's how they turned out. They're still pretty in the shade, but underwhelming for sure. I'll show you guys in the sun. And then in the sun, they definitely are more fun. Hey guys, today, finally, working on my online website. Felix is napping, so I'm just kind of being quiet, but yeah, finally feeling like in the mood. So right now I'm just doing like the front page website. It's gonna take me a little while. I'm using a different website than I did with the old phone.
Here you go.
Oh.
I'll go that way.
Oh, thank you. What does it say? Hey guys, so it is what, Monday? It's Monday. I have coffee, so I'm gonna grab that. But I also need a box. Just launched my website yesterday. Yay. Finally. I've been like so unsure. So I finally launched my website, so if you guys want to go there and subscribe on the website, then I can let you guys know when my workshops are available. So I think the first workshop that we're working on is going to be a summer mixed media acrylic nail art workshop. So I'm going to be working on that. This is going to be online, like, so you can watch as you go, not live, so you don't have to like be available at a specific time. And yeah, you will learn everything I can possibly teach in that class, and it's going to be really fun. I'll tell you guys way more about it when I have more details, but make sure you guys subscribe for classes, videos, and exclusive press-ons and anything else that will be on the site. So for now, I'm just putting this away because I want to hook up my camera to my laptop, because when I'm doing online classes or workshops or whatever, I'm able to like watch my camera, overhead camera, right in front of me instead of having to like look up. It's just easier. So I'm going to do that. There's some other tips I want to also practice on, because I for sure like this shape, but I need to find an almond shape. I'm not doing these press-ons in every single shape and every single length. I'm just doing what I want to do in a full set kind of thing. Anyway, so I turn this on. And then this has to go camera. Okay, and then you go to remote shooting here. And then you go view live shoot. And bam. Okay, so this way I can film and record and stop and stuff without having to try to figure out that. See, I can't even see anything. I have to like get up and like press buttons. So this makes it easier to see what I'm doing. Make sure I'm in frame at all times. That's what I'm doing when it comes to organizing my workshop so far. I'm probably gonna end up doing 2 camera angles as well, so I can do like pickup for product pickup. That's what I'm kind of doing today. Finishing up website stuff, organizing press-on acrylics, and planning my summer workshop. For workshops and any kind of like long-term filming. It's actually better to have an adapter plugged in instead of a battery, and then it just doesn't die. And that makes filming easier. I realize that the thing I need is in here, which is really heavy on top of all this. I'm gonna have to move all this just to get what I need. But it's important, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be working on my workshop stuff. I'm in no rush. I'm just trying to organize because I want it to be really good. So I need a couple things. Like I need to pick a theme for the workshop. Of course it's gonna be like a summer workshop, but the designs, I'm looking for like to do some unique stuff, you know? Really interesting. So I'm gonna be working on that right now.
Hotel. Yeah. You have to go in the airplane and then try to the airplane and there's real stormtroopers.
No way.
Yeah, snacks.
There's Star Wars snacks?
Yeah, there's snacks out there.
What kind of snacks?
And water.
Star Wars water?
Yeah, like blue water.
Ooh.
And yellow water.
Hey friends, I feel like doing my toes today because I can't really think of like, I have like tons of work to do, obviously, like website stuff, press-on stuff, but I'm still waiting for my order for that, so I'm not working on that yet. And then I also have workshop stuff to do, but I'm still like coming up with inspiration for that. So I want to do my toes. I'm going to use my dust thingy. I'm going to use my 4 blank dust collector because, yeah, it's supposed to be good for that, for feet. Got one. Well, I got both feet done. This one's on the light still. But, so cute. The more I use this product, like, the better. So, like, the more practice I get. So this is the Ugly Duckling. Today I chose the different one. The Build-A-Base. This is the Ugly Duckling Build-A-Base, but I picked the soft pink this time. So, I'm going to file and shape them. Like, so that they're, like, square and stuff. And then we can decorate them. The problem is, what color? I love cat eye. So, maybe that. Or glitter. I really do love glitter toes. Just always having glitter toes. Not sure. Maybe pink? That is where I'm at. So, filed and buffed. And now I can do some refining and polish. Okay, so the color I want to use is called Raspberry. Really bright pink. Okay, so cute. Now I just need hollow top coat. Hollow top coat done. Here they are. Pretty and pink. Today is Sunday. It's only 10 a.m. Baby's napping. We've already gone to the beach. Now I have something fun I'm doing. So I have been thinking about creating like one-of-a-kind luxury press-on acrylics for a really long time. And I've tried doing press-on nails before, but they just didn't really feel like me. So I really want to find a style that feels like me. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm just testing if it's going to work out with these tips, because I know that certain acrylic or certain tips that you put on, certain tips when you put acrylic on them, they will shrink and then they won't fit. So you have to kind of like find a tip that's not going to shrink. It has to be not too thick. It has to like still look like an acrylic nail and not be bulky. You have to be able to, you know, there's a couple things I got to test. So that's what we're going to do today. Some luxury acrylic press-on testing. So I don't really want to make like hundreds of sets or anything. I want each piece to kind of feel like a little piece of art. So one of a kind, full sets. Okay, so we have the double-sided sticky tape here. This is the best stuff for everything. So I'm going to use it for press-ons. Okay, so I'm going to use a 240 to buff the surface. Okay, so I've buffed the surface. I'm going to get some acrylic. Can I have one, please? Okay, so far I've pulled flowers, leaves, hoping for some lemon slices, glitter. Okay. When researching what to do with acrylic press-ons, a lot of people do it super thin around the cuticle area. So the tips that we use, these press-on nail that you use here, they already have a little apex built into them. So you really don't need to make these too thick or anything. I've been an acrylic nail tech for about 17 plus years now, so I know how to apply quite thin. So I'm really excited to give this all a try. I'm able to encapsulate quite a lot of stuff and keeping the nails thin. So I really hope this works out. While I wait for this to dry, I'm just going to play around, because either way I'm going to figure this out. Okay, I'm going to file this and then see if it fits properly. I'm going to feel what it feels like. That's how it feels before. And let's see, how does this feel? This is just my test. So, oh, it feels nice. It doesn't feel like hard, like really hard. It's still flexible, but not too flexible. You know what I mean? It's really thin. This might be good. Let's feel. Oh my god, no way. Acrylic, it didn't really shrink. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna top coat it. I can't believe it fits so well. I can't believe I figured. I've done this before, like, so this isn't my absolute first time trying this, because I have tried it before and it shrunk. So I tried different ones this time. And I applied way thinner. Okay. Whoa, that's so pretty. I'm gonna wear this on my own for a bit and see how it feels. Make sure it fits all the way around. See, this one fits perfect and it feels really nice. I'm just gonna hold that down. Yeah, so that totally looks like I'm wearing an acrylic nail. Let's add some oil. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I tried these ones instead. I'm trying the Nail Career Education quick tips. These have a really nice natural shape to them, and yeah, these might be the winner. So I'm just gonna wear this nail and see how it feels and lasts. It looks like an acrylic nail. It looks really nice, actually. I really like it. So, of course, I'm gonna test it for a little while, see how it feels, lasts, all that, before I start making some to sell. Okay, so I had on my acrylic press-on here. For a week, and it actually lasted longer than I expected. The acrylic press-ons that I'm going to make are going to be reusable because they're durable. So you'll be able to collect them and reuse them and mix and match. It'll be fun. So because I really like this shape and it fits me, I don't like the other shapes or they don't fit me, but of what I have of full tips. So I did order in because I could see a sizing chart, which is really convenient. I ordered in the soft gel tips, so I ordered that in. I ordered in 2 different ones to test. So let's hope they test perfectly like this, and then I can just start moving forward. Or if they don't work out and they aren't as strong or just don't work out for some reason, I'll have to keep testing for those shapes. For the press-ons, I am doing a Midsummer Dream theme. So this one is called Midsummer Nights. So that's a photo I saw. And so I wanted to do a 5-color ombre. So I do use a dark blue, a turquoise, purple, bright pink, and coral, and then I'm blending everything together. So I did have fun kind of playing around with the set, figuring out which way I wanted to do it, starting at the cuticle first or starting at the tip first, and figuring out like how thick or thin everything needed to be. The photo that I showed you guys is like a sunset outside. I didn't want this to look like exactly like that photo. I'm just using the photo as reference for like inspiration for color design. And then I decided later on to do 4 nails that are going to have crystals on them, and they're going to be the feature nails. I feel like I already learned a lot doing this first full set, and I've already started working on the next one. So this is how they looked. So I've had everything set up, and I'm going to go ahead and package them. So this part is actually really fun because I'm just picking up the products and putting them in the package, but I do like to film it, and it is satisfying to do and watch. If you're wondering how to get some press-ons, I am making a full collection, not a collection that you have to buy as one. I'm just making a collection, and then they will be sold individually. So far, so good. So right now I'm just offering themed full sets, and then maybe in the future I will work on customized sets, but that is something that I would have to think about in the future depending on how I do with these full sets. Okay, so here they are outside. I don't know if it'll look if I'm able to, I can't actually see what I'm filming. It's too bright, but here's how they look in the sun. And then here's how they look in the shade. What do you guys think of my first full set? Make sure you guys subscribe on my website to be informed when these go live and when my workshops are available.